Jason, but you can call me Uncle Jason if you'd like. Welcome to the Uncle Jason Show. This basically is an opportunity for us to hang out together, to have some fun. I want to introduce some friends to you. I've got some friends who like to hang out with me here, but also some special friends that you'll meet along the way. And this really is a time for us to hang out, have some fun, especially when we're all spending a little bit of time at home. Right now, we're in a time of staying safe at home. And some adults like to call it quarantine. Have you heard anyone use that term, quarantine? Well, I don't know if you're like me, but I wonder what that word means. And I've got a few friends that like to join me from time to time. And one of my friends wants to explain what it is. His name's Professor Lerner. Professor, can you tell us what that word means?
Ja, hallo there. It is Professor Lerner here. Ja, danke schön. Thank you for joining me. You are curious what the word quarantine is, yeah? Hold on, let me look on my trusty computer device. Quarantine is a strict isolation imposed to prevent the spread of disease. Yeah, so what does that mean? Well, you see, basically it means when you stay away from people, it does not allow the germs to go meet other people, yeah.
Well, thanks, Professor Lerner. Fascinating. So, that's quarantine. Okay. So it does seem like the best way for us to be friendly to other people is to stay at home right now. Well, sometimes that's hard, but I think that's okay. What about you? What do you think? Is it kind of hard to stay at home right now? Maybe your brother or sister annoys you a little bit. Maybe you're annoying them a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to stay at home, especially when you want to go do lots of fun things outside and you want to visit with your friends. But again, right now, one of the best things we can do is just stay put. And so I hope that you get to have some fun when you're at home. Maybe you get to spend some more time with your parents or your grandparents maybe, or your siblings or whoever it is you live with. And maybe this is a time where you have a little more alone time as well. Well, with all this hanging out indoors, sometimes I like to do something fun to get my body moving. Do you like to get your body moving a little bit, huh? Maybe like this, maybe something different. Well, I've got another friend. His name is Phil. You can follow Phil along and it'll help keep you nice and healthy and fit. Take it away, Phil.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to make that chicken fat go. Woohoo! That's right, we are. I'll tell you what to do. You just follow along, all right? Here we go. Make sure you got plenty of space. And remember, whenever we say go, you chicken fat go, I want you to say it with me.
Chicken
All
fat
right,
go.
here we go. Follow along.
Good morning. Hands on hips, place.
Like this.
Now then, touch your toes with me. Ready? Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Every morning,
Down. 10 times.
not just now and then.
4.
10 times now.
5.
That chicken fat sets to the chicken and so be chicken again. No, don't be chicken again.
And halt. Hit the dirt. Hit. Push-ups next. Nice and steady. Not too fast. Ready. Push up. Down.
Every morning,
10 times. Push.
up.
Starting low. Down. That's 5.
all the right nuts to the flabby guys. Go, you chicken fat, go away.
Down.
Go, you chicken fat, go.
And halt. Now struggle up to your feet. Struggle. March in place. March. Left a good pound and a quarter. Was it right? Right that it should be left.
Yes, I left a good pound and a quarter. It was right,
Right, left, and halt. 1, 2, next. Sit-ups. Everybody's favorite, so on your back, drop. All right, girls, you're in this too. Arms overhead, flop. Come on, girls. Now, sit up. Sit down.
Every morning.
Up 10 times. Sit up, down.
On your feet.
Up, down.
5.
Swing that rusty gate.
6.
Don't drop the tempo, mate. Can't win dragging your feet.
no, can't win dragging your feet.
And halt. Now on your feet. Up. Everybody. Hands on hips. Place. Twist your trunk to the left. Ready. Twist left. Front.
Now the right side,
10 times.
twist left,
Front.
running
Right.
low.
Front. Grunt. Louder. Front. Now left.
chicken fat, go.
And halt. Fingers back of your neck. Lace. Right foot forward. Place. The pogo spring. Landing on alternate feet. Ready. Spring left. Spring right. Higher. Higher. Up, down. Higher. Higher. Wait. Not too high. Up, down. Halt. Drop your hands to the side and feet together. Place. Overhead clap and jump to stride, known as the jumping jack, far and wide. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
Jump, two, clap, two,
Clap,
two,
clap,
slap,
clap, slap,
clap,
slap,
jump,
jump,
two,
jump. It's good for you.
three more is all we do.
Go,
Sing, halt and sing.
go, you chicken fat, go.
March in place, march, left, left, left a good pound and a quarter.
Was it right? Right, then it should be left.
Oh, I left a good pound and a quarter.
It was right.
Right, left, and halt. 1, 2. Palms up, arms to the side. Raise. Next, we're gonna do backward circles. Ready?
Ready.
Circle round, round, round. Back and around, back and around.
Back and around, back and around,
And back and around. And reverse and around, front and around.
front and around, front and around, front and around.
And halt. Arms to the side. Place on your back. Drop. And now raise your legs in the air. Raise. It's the bicycle ride. And pump, 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 pump. And halt. On your feet. Up. Quickly, quickly next. Inhale arms, sweep up inward. Exhale arms out and down.
Inhale, arms sweep up inward, exhale, upward, down.
Ready, inhale, slow.
Everybody.
Exhale, clear down.
Inhale, take the air.
Down and around and inhale.
That oxygen.
Exhale.
Exhale and try again. You're not getting your share.
Clear down. Inhale.
Not getting your share.
On the down, halt. The tortoise and the hare. Next, first the tortoise. Bend the elbow and run in place. Ready.
Ready.
Run. 2. Run.
Like a tortoise,
Okay.
too far and too slow.
Now double up. Ready. Run 2, 3, 4. 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 Chicken fat. Everybody sing.
Go, you chicken fat, go.
Dismissed.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. Did you like it? Go, you chicken fat, go. All right, now it's time for the joke of the day. Yay! Every day I'm going to tell a new joke that I've discovered. Are you ready for this one? Okay, here it goes. Why isn't Cinderella very good at playing soccer? Why isn't Cinderella very good at playing soccer? Do you know the answer? You might. Well, first of all, she keeps running away from the ball. Second of all, she keeps losing her shoe. And thirdly, she's got a pumpkin for a coach. A pumpkin for a coach. I like that one. I hope you like it too. Do you know a good joke? I bet you do. Well, you can put one on the comments and you can send it my way. And if you can't write down the comments, you can have your mom or your dad or a brother or a sister. They can write down your joke, send it to me, and I might say your joke on this show. One of the things that I love to do is I like to read books. Do you like to read books? Cool. Well, I thought I would read a book for us now. Is that all right? This book is called Mr. Duck Means Business. It is written by Tammi Sauer, illustrated by Mack, and I hope that you enjoy this story. Sometimes I like to give the characters in my stories some voices, so I hope you like that. Mr. Duck lived by himself at the pond. Each day, he followed a tight schedule. Look at all those signs he's got there. From 6 in the morning until 7 o'clock, he would stretch his wings. From 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock, he would fluff his feathers. At precisely 8:01, he would glide across the perfectly still water. "Ah," said Mr. Duck, "it's so peaceful, so quiet. I have everything I need." Well, day after day, week after week, and year after year, everything was the same, and Mr. Duck was very happy. Then one especially hot summer day, Mr. Duck had just begun his morning gliding when he saw... Who do you think it is? Pig!
Look out below! Oink, oink, splash!
Mr. Duck spluttered, he muttered, he tail a-fluttered, but Pig did not get the message. Mr. Duck was all set to give Pig a strongly worded speech regarding private property when...
Well, there you are, said Cow. Let's see your moves, called Pig. Jump in. You don't mind, do you, Mr. Duck? Said Cow as she plowed past. Moo-moo! Splash. Uh-oh.
Mr. Duck grumbled, he mumbled, he flip-flop-flumbled, but Pig and Cow did not get the message.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Duck was all set to tell them what's what when, "Hey," said Goat, "we've been looking all over for you." "Anyone up for a game of Marco Polo?" called Pig. "Last one in has a rotten egg," cheeped a chick. "Come on, Mr. Duck," said Cow. "You're it." It looks like they're having a lot of fun. The water got wild, the scenery got crowded, and the peace and quiet, it was gone. Oh, Mr. Duck tapped, he flapped, he totally snapped. Quack! And somebody got the message. "Perhaps we've overstayed our welcome," said Chick. "Oh, out of my pond," cried Mr. Duck. "This time I mean business. So sorry. My apologies. Goodbye for good," said Mr. Duck. "Sorry to have bothered you," said Chick. "Thanks for letting us swim in your pond." Oh, the animals are all sad now. Alone at last, Mr. Duck returned to his routine. He stretched his wings. There was no splashy belly flopping. He fluffed his feathers. There was no annoying water ballet. He glided across the perfectly still water. There was certainly no rowdy round of Marco Polo. "Ah," said Mr. Duck, "it's so peaceful, so quiet, and that's just the way I like it." On Monday, quiet. On Tuesday, very quiet. On Wednesday, peaceful. On Thursday, very peaceful. On Friday, on Saturday, Mr. Duck twiddled his feathers, peacefully and quietly, of course. And on Sunday, Mr. Duck had a plan. Uh-oh, he's painting something on that sign. These days, Mr. Duck still loves to stretch at 6 o'clock. He still loves to fluff his feathers at 7 o'clock. And he still loves to glide across the perfectly still water at precisely 8:01. But sometimes life calls for a little noise. And look at that. Noise welcome from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That means the animals get to play. Especially with friends! Yay! And that's the end. Woo!
I hope you liked this book. Did you enjoy this one? I thought this was kind of fun because right now, a lot of us would love to be hanging out with our friends, but we have a lot of quiet time right now. And quiet time, sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's nice to be by ourselves and to rest a little bit. But other times, it's nice to be able to hang out with our friends. And so maybe when all this is over, we can hang out with all of our friends again. We can splash around in pools and have them over to our house and visit their house and hang out at school. And that'll be kind of nice, won't it? Now today, I've got another special guest. His name is Ranger Bob. Now Ranger Bob is going to tell us how we can be socially distant. Have you heard people use that term? Socially distant? Well, if you haven't heard it, that's okay. Ranger Bob's going to tell us all about it. Take it away, Bob.
Oh, hiya, folks. Yeah, Ranger Bob here. Yeah, how you doing there? Okay, so, right now you gotta make sure you're socially distant, okay? Now, what that means is you gotta stay about 6 feet from people around you. I got a tape measure here. Yeah, this thing right here. Now, what 6 feet is hold on, let me just measure it out here. Hold on a second. My eyesight not too good there. That's 7 feet. That's too long. Hold on a second. Let's see here. It's about right there. Okay, so you got this here. That's about, hold on there. That's real squirrely. All right, that's about 6 feet, from maybe you to me right now. Okay, so that's how far you got to stay from someone. So, if you've got your brother or sister's pestering you, just let them know, hey, 6 feet away. Okay, all right, make sure you keep nice and socially distant. Yeah, that'll help keep you and other people safe. Okay then, see you later.
Well, thanks for hanging out, and I want you to know, no matter where you are or what you're going through, you are loved. And I mean that. You are loved. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, Ojo. Bye-bye.